Let's see if it works this time. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to sulk for the rest of the week. Nobody wants that. Nope. Nobody wants that. Ah, so you better work, buddy boy. Why do I have a wrench? Alright. Let's get you guys shored up. Need some proper 8s over here. We need some 10s. The lack of 10s in this game is disgusting. Now I have the riverboat eyeing me, saying, "Come build me, come build me." I'm going to ignore the riverboat because the riverboat is a temptress. All right. Well, at least we have game audio. And I'm just going to mumble to myself incoherently. Maybe every now and then I'll have a little bit of coherence in there, but I doubt it. What the flippity flop? Okay, that's an 8 then. 6. Good gosh. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Gorilla, I am so sorry. I got distracted. The riverboat had me re-examining my entire outlook on life. It is so good. You need to go to the Lego store and download that kit. It is seriously amazing, and I can't recommend it enough. But it got me thinking about size, and I ended up pulling down um, the Razorcrest, and I've built the Razorcrest like 3 times. So, yeah, okay. So I built it 3 times. Once the original, then with a new building mechanic, I built it again, and oh great, and then I built it for the tutorial. And I thought that was going to be the last time that I was ever going to build the Razor Crest. But looking through the model for the Mississippi boat last night, I was trying to get started, and I was like doing the measurements for the base. I somehow managed to go and click on the Razor Crest. No idea how, but there it was, and it was the UCS version that I was looking at this time. And even though I'd seen it, um, at the time I was just like, nah, I've really built it. I don't really need to go look. But something piqued my curiosity about exactly how big the Razor Crest was. So I began to wonder, did I get it right? And that's like one of the worst things that I can actually wonder if I got something right when I built it. So, of course, I ended up clicking over to the instructions and started looking for the general shape of it. And it looked so big. So I began to just, kind of sketch out a little bit just to see how big the whole thing was. My Razor Crest is about this long. I'll tell you that right now. This, and this is even without the back end of over here, which is going to come out to here, is this long. And it's much wider. It is much more expansive. So I actually kind of, as you can see, I got excited about it. So I started mapping out even more of it with the floor and everything. And before you know it, I was there just reconsidering my entire outlook on the Razorcrest in the game. So this is hey gamer Spino, what's up? It's one of those tech days. I got some work, so maybe I'll see you later this evening. But it's all about work today, my friend. And I've got people there waiting on some new tutorials. I hope everyone has had a chance to go check out the new speeder bike tutorial. I'm still working on the details for the whatchamacallit, the Emperor shuttle, and I think we may finally have a working version. Nope, that's wrong. A working version of the wings on the on the X-wing. I know I have been kind of hedging my bets on the X-wing, but it's it's the ship that you kind of have to get right. So I was in no I'm in no mood to go and rush that out. So that will be coming eventually. I mean, all the pieces are there. The shuttle is just about ready to go, but I'm trying to get some footage right now of the. Well, I have footage of the shuttle in action, thank God. But right now, it's the bike in action that I really wanted. Looking through the footage from the Mandalorian and finding the speeder bike footage, man, that was amazing. So I want to try to get a couple of really good pilots and go and recreate, if we can, the scene from the Mandalorian where I showed it in the video where the speeder bikes are just dropping out of the out of into this canyon. It's freaking amazing. But a one to one recreation would be amazing. It's just it would be out of the scope of the yeah, okay, you guys hush, out of the scope of regular build. Just a little showcase, but we'll see. All right. Hey, Kaboom! What's happening? Good morning. I'm glad to be finally back on track. I have to get things in place right now. This is just me talking idly. So, be cool, man. Be cool. Well, I'll reach out uh, to people to come help me. Oh man, that angle is still off. All right, as you can see over here, I actually had to take the. This one is rough, really, really rough, and I don't know if we can ever reconcile this. But here, check this out. The angle on this is going to be a little bit off. So where the walls meet is going to be troublesome. Over here, we have a similar situation, but even worse. So the walls meeting here is gonna be a little trouble as well, but I think it's bearable, and you can probably fix some of that. I just don't like the spacing of it being that far off because it's just right there. This is a technique that I had to go and develop when I was building the X wings, and it's really just around taking a piece and putting it on a swivel, and then nudging it into place. So This is essentially what I did. Because in order to get the angle, you have to get that particular angle and the length of it. So I'll put it to the edge. In some cases, I would put a back piece that I can push out, and then I want it to be straight on here. So let's say, as long as the piece is higher up, it doesn't really matter what it is. But here, this is just to show you guys what is happening here. All right, so there, 1, 2. Then I can take this and push it in. And now I have a piece that is angled to there. Then it's just a matter of going to as close as possible. And once you put another piece on there, it actually glues itself into position and stops moving. This one may not work because it may not be close enough, but yeah, see, there you go. Oh, nope. This has to be as close as possible, which is why we have so many pieces right there. But hope that gives you an idea of how I managed to do that in the first place. It opens up a lot of building techniques. All right, gamers. All right, Gamer Spino. I'll see you around, man. Take care. Um, all right. So we have okay. So I've actually kind of diverged away from the actual directions, and I should probably get back into that right now. But I was there's like so much information in the instructions that it's really worth a look, even if you're not going to go build. Okay, gamer. I'll talk to you soon. Let's see. So I mean, like you have all of these stories about how it was made and how it was just reconfigured. So it can kind of play with you, play with your perceptions on just how cool it is. I think it just makes the whole thing cooler, knowing so much more about it. But they talked about why they use all the Technics pieces, and truthfully, we don't have to use the Technics pieces at all because a we don't have Technic pieces, and b it takes up a whole lot of clutter under here. What we do need are some structural pieces that I have to really determine which ones are required because we do need to have some space to put some thrusters in the bottom that we're never going to see. That's going to really help to support. Normally, I would say balloons, but this ship requires the more of the ballast to be on the top rather than in the bottom. So I would say thrusters bottom and the balloons in any of the top panels if you can, because it gives it a lot more balance when you're lifting it. I already know how heavy my smaller ship is, and I am kind of hesitant to even think that this one is going to fly. Right now, yeah, the chickens, yeah, it's the vents, man. They come for the mats. Darn chickens. Right now, this is 17 meters. So this may actually still fly fast. It's when we get over the 25-meter mark that things get problematic. So I'm hopeful that the back of the ship doesn't come out like all the way out here. So we'll see. But let me get back into the instructions so that I can tell. I'm gonna quit worrying about how these two come together, and this is gonna be a bit of a mix and match because we have like so much going on with this ship and so many pieces that it's really hard to keep up sometimes. but we're gonna do the best we can. So you got all this going on. Oh, that part is angled. I may have actually messed this up in the back here. So I see now that this part here, what I should have straight, is meant to be an angled piece. So I'm gonna toss on one of these here. One of these bad boys. I I do feel really bad about not doing the Mississippi riverboat right now. I mean, I did promise and everything, but this ship is like one of those fascinations. I'm on your friends list. Just show them. Don't worry about it. Don't never worry about what people. Hey, Haskins, what's happening? Don't worry about what people think about you, man. Just just be you. All right, so this piece right here, boom. Oh, son of a me. No, the worst has happened. The worst has happened. All right, fine, fine. Okay, maybe I can swap this out. Get this in instead. Put that there. And use my eights in here. The eights would be good there. Huh. All right. Anyway, we have to do 8. I know this is just a small detail and everything, but details count. Oh, damn it. And I know this is one of those details that are going to come back to bite me in the butt later. So, let's take care of that. You get a little bit of light in here. I know. Shame, I didn't even set up any lights whatsoever. This is how experimental this build was going to be. It's going to be completely just like, I wonder. And then I wonder turned into something else. Which is what happens sometimes. Which is how you actually end up with some really cool builds from time to time. Or end up reaching complexity because you didn't listen to yourself. But I think I can say with great confidence that unless this uses like a million pieces on the wings, this is not going to reach complexity. So that's not something that I really have to worry about. Right now, I'm really building just to see how much we can actually improve on the old design. And so far, like it's like so much improvement because a lot of it was just thrown together. Hey, Uncurbed. Good morning. Good to see you. We are just figuring out a couple of things in here. Just namely how far I can take the build. Got my work light set up in a very bad way. Terrible. I feel like a contractor on this thing. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, got me feeling old with my. What? No, no, please stop messaging me. That's work. Oh, that's YouTube trying to give me my. Oh yes, the SMP. I oh my god, I was up so late last night and I was a little restless. So I was trying to get on before Haskins went to bed, but I was too late. So the one of the things I wanted to do was build out the the wood farm. But I got there a little too late for Haskins. He was already in bed, believe it or not. People actually go to bed. Go figure. I want to see. Yeah, Haskins has made a junkyard and a recycling location. So I have to go and check this out. But that probably will not be on stream. Okay, let's see what we got. What we got. What we got. Oh, I will be streaming from the SMP tomorrow. Uh, I'm actually supposed to schedule tomorrow night, so we'll see. Anyway, I've gotten all excited about this build. Sleep is for the weak. That's right, Gorilla. Sleep is for the weak and the otherwise occupied. All right. Yeah, let's see what we got. We got floors. We got floors galores. And you know what? Why don't I just sleep until night? I'm weak. Yeah, Gorilla, I'm weak. That's right. I forgot about the whole sleep till morning. All right, let's go. Get rid of you, sir. Bye bye. All right, so to the front, there's a whole bunch of mess that I don't know if I should get into, but maybe I should because there's okay. Sometimes there's stuff you can ignore. Sometimes there's stuff you can't ignore. I think this falls under the banner of do not ignore. So, what are we going to do here? We're going to find the spots that I need to. Come on, really? Thank you. And over here in festival section, we have our trusty, nope, columns. We have our trusty 2x4s. Best piece in the game. Bar none. Oh. Alright, let's get rid of you then. And you. Because those were too early. Sometimes, like I said, there is a lot of interpretation that goes on. And you got to figure out what you actually need as apart from what they're telling you to build. So I know that's asking for 2 pieces, and that takes us up, but the rest of it is not really necessary. So this ends up being, we can use black pieces there. This is 12, so I'm going to end up using, should I use black? I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to use the flooring. I'm going to stack it. It does add to the weight, though, and the weight is an issue. One of the things that I do have to watch for, so I don't take this one lightly. Because if the weight is thrown off and is uneven, then how the whole ship flies is going to be completely messed up. So it's kind of a judgment call about what we need. And these parts in here, I don't think we ever see them again. So I am a little hesitant to put them in because this could be a compartment for balloons, for instance. If this is the compartment for the whatchamacallit, landing gear, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. Oh, look at that. I think it is. Because now it asks us to turn it over. Okay, and there is 14, it says 16 by 16. Sometimes it helps to look ahead. I should have looked ahead. All right, right in the middle. There we go. All right, we got that. What else we got? Oh, really? Okay, then. I'm just going to ignore some of that because now we're in the realm of not going to see it. So, let's ignore some of these pieces and move on. Hey, Rooster, what's happening? The show sound. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. I was. I actually ended up playing Battle Royale, so maybe a little annoying for some people. What? Dang it. Okay, you come over here. Thank you. Off. And why? All right. I take it that annoys Haskins like crazy, being able to see the settings. Sorry, it annoys Kaboom, not Haskins. I need 7. Sleep. Have you guys never heard of naps? Okay, anyway, we are going to move on. Naps are life. Life or naps. Okay, then. So this is a big panel in here. I don't know what it really does, but heck with it. We're gonna pop it in. Bada bang bang. Come on, and turn the radio on. There we go. So we got that, and then we have what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Sorry, I was the TV's over there. So I have the TV over there and the where the game is playing, and then we have the my monitor over here where I can actually see it and see chat. You found the piece. Okay, so Rooster says, I found the piece we need for the 45 degree. Look at the big steering wheel. Which big steering wheel? The big steering wheel has a 45 degree. But the 45 degree doesn't actually clip to anything. So I would love to see what your... Or does it? Rooster, don't engage my brain like this. I'm on a quest right now. It doesn't interact with it. If you look through the first person, get in and out of the seat, you'll see it. Oh, okay. You're gonna have to show me what you're talking about, Rooster. In the meantime, I'm on a mission. Making me curious, dude. Don't you know it's a bad thing to make a puck curious? I'm gonna have to stop everything and go figure it out. Okay, what we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? We got 6. That's blue. What the heck? Okay, seriously, what the heck am I even looking at? Is this even worth it? What is the point of all this? Is it just for the details? The engine compartment? Because I need that for balloons, dude. Need that for balloons. I will humor them, but this is probably going to get destroyed later. Fine. Really? Now Rooster's got my brain engaged. I'm here wondering what he's going on about. I think this is too short. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a 20 piece, not a 10 piece. So I am on the wrong track with this. Where do you go, sir? It goes all the way to the front. So that so 20 piece. See, I knew something was wrong. I just didn't know what. So let's destroy that entire thing. It annoys me sometimes with these little pieces, because we don't ever really see them. So let's see if we can do this again. 20. Where do you start? So you start 16. Right here. 16. 19, 20. 16. My God, my counting is terrible. 16, 17, 18. You... No, okay, thank you. You are a 2, not a 4. Means that you... should be there. All right, and let's start again, shall we? So, space from the front, and 2 of these. 1, 2. I mean, I'm all for having grates and everything, but just great. 1, 2, 3. They have the piece we want in game already. Just need to somehow separate it from the steering wheel. Oh, you're hilarious. Separate from the steering wheel. That's a good one, Rooster. The game denies you. Request denied. Okay, so there's something funky here. I'm just gonna slap this on just for decoration. I doubt we are ever gonna see this again, but sometimes Lego just likes to throw a couple things in it at us. So yeah, I feel like I've just wasted my time with this one. We have to pick and choose our battles when it comes to interpretation, and I think this is one that I just lost. So let's just get through it and move on to the next piece that actually impacts how the ship is put together. Come on, get there. Oh, amazing. I have a meeting. All right, so that should be good. Let's just keep that and move on, shall we? Oh, look at that. Nice big engine block. Huh. That is actually quite interesting. So this goes in here. I know, okay, so this one is actually just decorative. And I should be ignoring it, but it's interesting. Because it's part of the ship. So I think this is the spacing they have for it. Okay, so over 2. Oh no, hold on. It's a 2 or 1. Right in the middle. Yep, right there. That should do it. And let's see how they've built it. So they just built it in squares and then put things around it. So I can use these guys. How high? How high? Okay, as high as that. So need to go on top. This is probably one of the trickier ones, but you know, if you do want to get it matched up properly, then you'd have to go to the side. Should that be matched to the bottom or the top? I think it should be matched to the side. Here's a little something that changed recently, and I think you guys will find this interesting. The rugs can go to the sides of things now. I hope they've actually kept that feature. Okay, so let's see. So here's the rug. There's the thing. Up and across. If you didn't know about this trick, you are welcome. It is now a thing. Rugs can now stick directly to walls, and that you can use the sides of them so that you don't have to depend on having to have a floor underneath anymore. Just make sure to get your alignment proper and you're in good shape. See, now that's aligned to the bottom of that. There we go. And now we can put the... Is it all the way around? Wow. Ooh. Not quite. There we go. Nice box right in here. What the heck is this box anyway? I wish we could put some kind of levers or, you know, what the heck am I talking about? Of course we can. We could put levers and stuff. But I think I'm going to leave this as is. And leave it right in the middle of the ship. Hey, Tay, what's happening? Good to see you. I hope you've gone and built yourself a speeder bike. Because I went and put that one out just for you. Because I knew you were waiting, and I knew I had to get it out as well. But, you know, I'm just going to reposition some of the... oh. This is the page I got to. So, everyone, thank Tay for pushing me to get that, that tutorial out yesterday. If you've not taken a look at the tutorial yet, it's the tutorial for the speeder bike. And I know Tay's been waiting for it. So I kind of threw the introduction together, um, threw out the stuff that wasn't working, and finally just got it out. Shooting in the world has been a little more troublesome recently. Oh my god, the water is low. How excited did you were you so excited that you were able to go and build? Okay, so here is the thing. Here is the thing right here. Sorry, Tay. I this is one of the things that I actually got excited about last night. No worries. I'm glad I was able to finally get it out. It's just like I said. I was trying to do the whole cinematic, and I'm just gonna release the cinematic for the speeder bike separately. I will have to go and build a set of speeder bikes in a new world, like possibly this world, so we can use them properly. But you know what? It's worth it. I just wish we could. This is the thing that really got me perplexed last night. Here is the link to the instructions. But it didn't have too many Moss Isley parts, did it? The props? Huh. Anyway, on page 65 of this instruction, I came across something perplexing. I know like people have been saying that we shouldn't be using all the techniques where we're turning the pieces and everything that Lego um, that is off axis, and Lego doesn't like when people do stuff like that. But at the same time, Lego actually has diagonal building in real life. And if you go to page 66, 65 and 66, you can see that happening right there. So, it's just one of those things that makes you go, hmm. And it also makes me wonder if they're ever going to make it a thing, make it a real thing, where we're able to do this natively in the game. And it's like kind of like one of those low priority features, but it is built into the game. So my fingers are crossed, and I'm hopeful that they can give it to us. So we'll see. I'm not saying that it's happening, mind you. I'm just saying that it is something that they have done in real life games, and it's exciting to see it in practice. Oh, good. I'm glad you're still able to build it. And the thing is, it's a pretty easy build too, right? Right, Tay? Easy build. I did try to keep it accessible, so hope I was successful. All right, so that's one part, and then we have to do another piece here. Then here, I was hesitant about doing this, but decided to heck with it. This is a what? One 6. So I think some of the sizes on this are actually quite different, because how far this is supposed to bring us is not as far as it is over here. So I might have to rethink the size of this and actually push it down a little bit. Push it down by 1. All right. No! I don't want to break that one. Dude, how rude. There. Alright, so we do have a single piece. Where is it? Is the... See, this is me figuring stuff out again. I know you kind of like seeing this, this side dirty, but this is the part where I'm usually there just figuring out how to make things work, and I feel like I stick my tongue out like I'm a cartoon character. Okay, there we go. Once we have one piece in place, everything else should... Okay, is that in right? That's in right. Good. Spacing on this is so weird. There we go. Colors are off. Yes, I know. Okay, I think I feel better about this already. Yes, Dirty, I'm calling you out. You like to see all the details. The figuring out process. But I'm a private person, man. I'm a private person. I'm shy. People are looking at me. If I said I was an introvert, would y'all believe me? I mean, I would totally believe me. Seriously, dude, what is your damage? All right, let's try that again. Sometimes when it is out of sight, it doesn't want to go into place. It's this weird glitch that I've found happening recently. This is a day in history. Rare. This has never happened before. Because usually it's about trying to do something that really we shouldn't be doing. So actually following the instructions to get how they want it to get is mind blowing. And it actually has it in there to go and do this. We've just been granted permission. Okay, maybe I shouldn't put it that way, but let's see. What do we have going on? I will take my small victories where I can. Haunted house. Okay, festival planner. Doesn't have that little stupid green piece. You can come off of the back or the front. Will you line up? No way. No. Yep, no way. Not happening. Take it natively, and that's not going to happen. I have to do something different because this is higher. Is that higher? Okay. So, click it, set it, forget it. Forget about it. Why do we love to do that so much? That one particular forget about it. Is it because it's from a movie? I hope this works on both sides. All right. So we got that in place. Next. On both sides. Perfect. There's a red piece that's supposed to go in here. We don't have red. We don't have red. I mean, okay, we have red. I just took it off. But still, we don't have red. So I'm going to ignore that. And what are we going to do here? Should it be forward of that? That's the big question. Because it should be halfway between the gutter and the stars. Right there. Perfect. 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 I think that middle piece is supposed to stick out a little bit. So I might have to end up doing something different here. All right, let's move on to the inside. We're building this up. We're building it higher. When your castles turn to sand. All right, and time to sleep. Posture. I think I'm going to keep this bed this time. 9:53. Good gosh. Okay. I was going at such great speed last night that I was here thinking, you know what, this build is not going to take so long. But it's the little details that really get you. All these little details. Thankfully, I was able to ignore most of them, but we've reached a point where that can't continue, and I need to know what is going on. So, let me see if I can just put this over here, and then is it there? No, there, and put this right there on top of it, so that I can do that. Bye-bye. All right. So now we are at the right height. Stream Elements, you are so late. Holy crap. Make me want to delete you, Stream Elements. All right, so it's a whole bunch of clutter in here, man. It's valuable balloon space. Well, at least I know where to come back to delete some stuff. So flipping annoying. All right, we got. Oh. What? How does that even begin to work? Oh my god. So it ended up that I put this the wrong way around. This is supposed to be over there, not back here. So this is supposed to be there. Makes a lot more sense now. I'm just gonna, hang my head in shame. And not rebuild that whole thing because that was a waste. But I should be able to use this instead now. And then just when I thought the events were over, we roll into round 2. So work is already heating up, and they're reminding me that we have some major events that we have to go take care of. So it looks like my downtime is over. I had downtime for all of one day. Go figure. So, yep, I am the MadPug66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. when I have to run off to work, or when work decides that they remember me and that I need to come and actually do my work. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. So yeah. Anyway, it's always live builds here in Lego Fortnite. Um, Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I hope you had a decent stream, and we will be getting to the Mississippi Riverboat. It's just a matter of when. Like I said, I thought this build was going to be a lot faster, and it's really just answering a lot of questions. So, thanks for coming and hanging out. I gotta find a place to put that thing. Jeez, come on, seriously, it needs to be on the floor. I'll figure it out. In any case, thanks. Coming and hanging out. You can follow me on all of my internet. I'm the MadPug66. Check out Craftopia. Where is it? Where's my link? Check out Craftopia. I'm a proud member of Craftopia, where we try to help the community and bring as many community members together and share building techniques, insights into the game, and just other fun stuff that that we can all get behind. So, if you're not a member, you have been invited. Come and join. Show off your builds. Just hang out with some really cool people. Meet cool people like Haskins, Kaboom, a Bye Guy. They're all there. And we're also working on a Craftopia SMP, which I will be live streaming from tomorrow night at I think 8:30. So come back and check that out. The SMP is what was it for? What was it stand for again? I forget exactly what it is, but it's more adventures, not building. And we've created this entire world where we have all these jobs and everything, and we'll be progressing in the world. So come back and check that out. Tomorrow, we're going to continue building the Razorcrest. I will probably move forward on this construction, but I will record it so that we at least have an easy way to look back on the footage and possibly do a tutorial. But I doubt there will be a tutorial on this one because it is so big, and I've already done a tutorial on the Razorcrest. We have so much more to go for our Star Wars builds. So more tutorials coming. Thank you for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.